What are you looking at? What, you've never seen a creepy guy wearing shorts in the wintertime? Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. Yeah, keep walking. That's right. Keep... All right, what's up, everybody? Today we're gonna go over something that's awesome, that's true, dear to my heart: cooking hot dogs. It's America's staple. Even a connoisseur like me loves this type of food. One of the best cuts of meats you can find out there. I love it. Today we're gonna talk about how to cook the hot dog the right way, because everyone's got their own opinions, but I'm gonna show you the right way today, because we know my opinion is the right opinion. Okay, so there's 3 ways to do it. Number 1, you can buy yourself a hot dog rolling machine, which is awesome. So you can basically open up your own 7-Eleven in your kitchen. I've got one, I love it, I think it does an awesome job. Problem being is my wife doesn't want it on the kitchen all the time, so she told me if I keep that hot dog roller, I gotta come off the couch and sleep back in the bed. Or I can get rid of the machine and sleep back out on the couch. So I don't have that machine anymore. The second way is to buy yourself a baseball team, because we all know hot dogs at a baseball game are probably the best in the entire world, but out of price range for a lot of people. Even if you buy a junky team like the Chicago Cubs, still a lot of money. The 4th way to do it is to grill them. Now, everyone's got their own opinion. Like I said, I'm gonna do it. Some people fishtail, some people open them, some people wanna like get the grill super hot, throw them on there. Some people like the marks, okay? But what you have to understand is that a hot dog has a casing around there. They're already pre-cooked. So what you really wanna do with a piece of meat like that is you wanna slow cook it, especially a fine piece of meat like a hot dog. You wanna slow cook it. Once you slow cook it, that gets the juices flowing in the casing, and it actually will come out perfect every single time. I'm gonna show you exactly what to do. So the first thing you gotta do is you gotta start with the right select or the right cut of meat, okay? And this is very important. So for me, I like the Ballpark Anus hot dogs. I think this is actually the best hot dog on the market. And the reason being is the reason that I think it is. The cut of meat off the pig, I think it's right by the filet Milan up there in the pig. And it's just a nice tender, it's a good piece of meat. It comes in a nice fine quality package too, that's easy to open, which I like too. But the anus is definitely the best one to go with. So let's jump in and see exactly what we gotta do. So what you need to do is preheat the grill. Get it to about 200. Again, you wanna slow cook these. That's gonna be your best option. That's gonna give you the juiciest flavor. It's gonna be delicious. Okay, so you got the bottom part here, and then you got the warmer up here. I put everything on the warmer, let it slow cook. Hey, when you got a good piece of meat, you gotta treat it good, and you gotta just let them slow cook. It's gonna take a while, so you gotta prepare yourself. So let's open them up and put them on there. All right, so like I said, these open up pretty easy. You guys wanna hear a joke? All right, you put these on here like just like so. Give them a little space to breathe. All right, so there you go. Let's talk a little bit about it. I like them to slow cook. It takes a while. It's okay. There's no rush, okay? A couple different things. Don't feel bad if you don't know the right way to cook hot dogs, because here, look, I'll even show you this. I was just telling you that the Ballpark Anus are my favorite hot dogs, but even according to them, if I can find it, they say to grill over medium heat for 6 to 8 minutes, rotating while cooking. Okay, first of all, it's gonna take longer than 6 to 8 minutes. Second of all, I don't know how you can be rotating them when this is closed, so I don't know where they're coming from on there. But I do want you to hear, listen, they've got a lot of feedback. Like I said, this is probably the best cut of meat. Look at this guy. The best ever hot dogs around. None can compare. Okay, so that dude knows what he's talking about. This guy, look at 1950s real hot dog in the 21st century. Unfortunately, it's the 20th century, but okay, whatever, I get it. But again, time and time again, you see people love these hot dogs. They're good. I'm not getting paid by them, but this is my hot dog of choice. I know there's a lot of good ones out there, but when it comes to hot dogs, it's the Ballpark Anus is the best hot dog you can get. All right, so how do you know when these are done? Okay, great question you had, user number 634. You can open this up. Normally you don't want to open up a grill because it lets the heat out, but we're slow cooking these. These are okay. Hot dogs have the casing around them. What you want to do you remember when you're younger and you went out with a bunch of buddies, you went to a bar, met a bunch of girls. There's always that one weird girl there who had like, she was just pissed off with the world or pissed off because she wasn't the best looking one in there. Well, it's called sacrifice. We always had one guy in the group, they had to sacrifice themselves. They had to go talk to that person, even though it was probably pure hell for them. But the rest of all the guys then could actually hang out and have a good time. They didn't have to worry about the one weirdo. It's the same thing here. Once a casing breaks, you have to sacrifice these too. Once one of the casings breaks, you know you're done, you know you're good to go. And besides, we all got that one weird uncle at the party. Just give it to him, he'll never know. Even though it's still a good hot dog, even if the casing does break. But so, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and leave this on there and we'll come back. All right, this is about after 10 minutes. All right, so here's 15 minutes. I just flipped them. And you can see, here's the deal with the grill. Like this over here cooked a lot more, where you can see on this side of the grill, it's not cooking as much. So what I'll do is I'll take these, flip them over here and switch with that. All right, so it's probably been about 25 minutes and here we go. That's what they're looking like. You can probably can't see it on there, but they're kind of beating with a little juicy flavor. Look how good those look. There you go, guys, the perfect hot dog. Every single time. Telling you, so this took about 40 minutes. Slow cooked it, obviously, but that's what you got to do. You can see that one right there, the casing broke open. Still a great hot dog, but definitely one for your uncle. Look at that. That right there is heaven. I guarantee you, when you go up to heaven, if you are going up to heaven, that's what they're gonna have at the pearly gates right there.